Hi, you're listening to Stretch Street Podcast.
Stretch Street Podcast.
Stretch Street with the energetic EJ.
With the energetic EJ.
With the energetic EJ.
Don't stop listening.
Hi and welcome to Stretch Streets. Ooh, that felt a little bit weird, but it feels also exciting. Like I've been cooking this up for a while now, like a couple of weeks actually, and it's so exciting to finally get to reveal, to finally get to start this new phase of my journey as a podcaster. And I am so excited. I am super duper trying to keep calm right now. Okay. But I am glad to be here. So, this is the first of the series or of the episodes on this particular, podcast. So if you've been following my work, you would know that this was initially called the Afrocentrist Podcast, but now it is called Stretch Street. Why Stretch Street? What is the story behind naming this Stretch Street, right? I have come to realize over the period of time, over the years, how it is as young people that we kind of go through life, and when we begin to experience challenges, we begin to experience, those situations that kind of pushes us out of our comfort zones. We are stretched beyond limits sometimes. We feel like we're going to snap, right? And we sometimes feel like, oh, something is wrong with me. Why are things working against me? Why is the universe against me? Why is everybody against me? Why is life so cruel to me? And the truth is, you're not peculiar. No, your struggles are not peculiar to you. They're not special to you. They're not there because there is something working against you. No, it is peculiar to all of us. And so why Stretch Street? I want to document the stories of people who have gone through similar challenges or even deeper challenges or even way challenging situations, and that has stretched them almost to the point of snapping, but they didn't snap. So the stretches are going to be different in dimensions. They're going to be different in depth. They're going to be different in their weight, right? But the common ground is that this particular thing has stretched those people that I'm going to be featuring on this show. So they've been stretched based on their experiences, but somehow they found the courage to bounce back. They didn't snap completely. And for some, I believe that at some point, some would probably snap, but they were able to come back to say, you know what? Yeah, I didn't figure it out then, but I figured it out now. All right. And of course, I know we're all work in progress as humans, right? So there are areas, even as we battle and win and conquer in an area of our lives, as we move on to other areas, we get to start the cycle all over again. So why am I doing this? Is to document the stories of these amazing people so that you watching or listening can be inspired by these stories and you can have enough references. I mean, when I was growing up, I always knew that I was going to end up on the screen somehow. I wanted to be a broadcaster or a newscaster or on TV or something, right? But at the time, I didn't see enough references around me to affirm that what I believed was real for me or for my type, for the type of, childhood that I had, or for the kind of family that I was in or that I am in. I'm still in that family, right? Well, there's been some reshuffling, but yeah, right? So I didn't have enough references to kind of give me a stronger anchor to say, you know what, okay, this is possible. And this is what I want to do for anyone who's going to be listening to this. Over the years as well, I've come to observe and know that most of my audiences are between the ages of 24 and 35, right? So this is you I am talking to. And these age range are is that season of your life where you're still trying to figure out life. For some of us, we get it quickly. We understand what we want life to be for us on time in our early 20s. For some of us, even close to our late 30s, we're still trying to figure it out. Like, what's going on with me? I don't feel like I'm making progress. This show is for you, to show you references. For I'm sure that as we go on this show, I'm going to feature people who are younger, so you will know, okay, you can start early if you're watching this and you are below 25 or you're around 25, right? Or in your 20s. And we're going to feature people who are like in their 40s or in their 30s. But all of this is to show you that it doesn't matter how old you are. There is still a chance for you. There is still opportunity for you to fulfill your dreams, as long as you're breathing, as long as you're alive. So whatever challenges that you are going through, that you feel like, man, is like, this is too much for me, these stories are going to be as references to you, to tell you that you are not alone. Okay, so I am looking forward to engaging with you on this journey as I bring on guests sharing their stories. Some will be sad, some would have happy endings, some would be unresolved, but they just want to share from where they are now because of the journey that they've been on up until the time that they are, so that you can learn from whatever it is that they've been through, right? So we can always learn from people's stories. We can always learn from people's stories. And I know that there's also the saying that says experience is the best teacher, but sometimes you really do not even have to experience it to know or to learn so that you don't have to be there. Like, I mean, a young girl, you don't have to go through premarital sex, get pregnant, become a single mom to know or to learn that life is not all about, sex or anything like that, right? You can learn from the errors of others. You can learn from the experiences of others to know when to say yes, when to say no, when to have conversations, when to build boundaries, right? When to go in within and know who you are before you even step out to begin to relate with other people. All of this and many more are what we're going to be exploring on the show. And I am so excited. I hope you're excited for me, and I hope you're going to come with me on this journey. All right. Thank you so much for being a part of my life and a part of my journey as a podcaster all these years. Now, if you're watching this and you're looking at me and like, oh my God, I love how she does it. She's so good at this. She's a natural. Well, it didn't start like this. Yes, I had a seed of the natural in me, but I had to work on it. I had to make it a skill. I had to improve on my skill over the years. So if you're watching me right now, you're thinking, man, I want to do what she's doing. I want to podcast as well. Maybe I don't want to do the video part yet. That's okay. Or wow, I want to do both. I want to speak. I want to, podcast, audio, and visuals. Then I am your plug. I can help you. I've been helping people for over a year now, and it's been a journey of like fulfillment for me to be able to help people go from, I don't know what to do. I feel like I really sense that I should be doing this, but I don't know where to start, and helping them through that journey from not knowing to now knowing, being clear on their message and actually going for it. So if you want me to help you, there is a link that will be connected to this particular episode. Just click on it to join my community. All right. Join that community and be a part of what I'm doing. You can learn from me. There are different expressions to me, by the way. Thank you. But yeah, when you are in my community, you are able to pick the maybe the area or the expression of me that you want to pick, whether you want to focus or zoom in on podcasting, or you want to zoom in on audiobooks creation, right? Because content is moving, and we need to be more inclusive in the way that we dish out our content, right? There are people who are visually impaired. There are people who are auditory learners. They want to learn from you. They want to read your book, but they can't sit down with a physical book to read, right? So you can learn how to produce audiobooks and help authors. And if you're one yourself, you can do that for yourself, right? So I have that expression as well. So basically, this is why I introduce myself and say I help purpose-driven individuals use their voices as an instrument for impact, influence, and income, right? So whether you want to impact through podcasting, you want to influence, or you want to make money through any of this medium, whether podcasting or audiobooks, then let me help you, okay? So join the community. There is a link there that says join my community in the description of this video or of the audio of this podcast. So join the community, be a part of it, and pick one aspect that you're going to start with in using your voice. I can't wait to have you there to be, to help you factor how you're going to use your voice for impact, influence, and income. And also, if you want to be a fan base to the Stretch Street, now as a fan or as a community for Stretch Streets, it's going to be, it's a community on its own, different from my membership. This one is just being there. You'll be the first to know about the episodes when they drop. Also, there'll be times when we'll have special Q&As for you, just for you, because you're a fan of Stretch Street. All right. So join the Stretch Gang. Yes, we are here to stretch ourselves out of the comfort zone, but not to snap, to help each other out when need be. This is exciting, right? So look out for all of these things that available to you. All right. Until I come your way again, this time around, not just me, but with my guest on the show. This is the energetic EJ, and this is Stretch Street Podcast. Keep stretching without snapping. See you next week. Bye-bye.